Welcome back to Symphony of the Serpent. We have another main story update to get through. As always, please consider hitting like and subscribe. It greatly helps you out. And while you're down there, check out the description. In the description, there's a couple of things. One, it's going to be Greg's written guide. So if you get sick of my voice, you can go read that. There is also a link down to the interview I did with Ramsey Sheep, who is the latest employee for NLT Media. He is an animator, and he has done one of the big scenes in this update. That was his job. We'll talk about that scene a little bit later when we get to it. Now, for this update, let's jump into it. We're going to start off at Amira's mansion. There is a little item for us to go grab, and it is hiding underneath a tree. And that is a banana peel. That is one of two this update that I have found so far. There may be more. I don't know. If you head to the apartments, there is a new weapon for you to grab out of this box. I don't remember which one it is because I picked it up earlier. Saved at the wrong time. I believe it's a magnet. But yeah, you can go grab the magnet out of that box. Once you've done that, we can then head to the red light district and have a little bit of a chat with Tony to kick off the main story content for this update. With the meeting with Tony done, you should now have an extra $2,000 in your bank, wherever you left off. You $2,000 more than that, as well as a listening device in your inventory. Don't worry, we're not going to be using that listening device this update. I'm going to guess that's going to be saved for a future main story update. While we're here, we are then going to head just underneath this sign. There is a second banana peel for you to pick up. I haven't found any more. If you find any more, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll put it in the next video. While I was testing, I didn't find any at least. Next, we're going to head to the plaza. And after a brief conversation with Lola, we're going to leave the plaza. That is that done for the plaza. We're going to head over to the Long Dong Emporium, where I'll be totally honest with you guys, I haven't tested this perfectly. The guy that you need to go get a map off asked for a nice drink. I gave him the aged, I think it's a brandy. I think that's what that is. And it worked. There is most of your money gone. I get that. It leaves you with 500. And while we're here, we're also going to grab an energy drink. You'll need that for later. I don't know if you can buy some of the cheaper drinks. Maybe buy some of the cheaper drinks. Save before you buy the drinks. Then go and test out. I should have tested out myself, but I'm running out of time because I want to go back to bed because I am poorly, if you can't tell by my annoying nasally voice. With that done, we can then head over to this guy in the Velvet Mirage. He will say that we look like a adventurer. If we give him a nice drink, he will give us a map, and that is a quicksand map we're going to use to track Lola. So now let's head over to the western outskirts where we are going to be following Lola into the desert. As you can see, there's some weird, I don't know how you describe it, but basically if you walk into this, you sink into the ground and then you have to restart. So my advice for you is to click shortly and just keep following a map. So we just need to go and make sure we follow this path the best we can. Don't make a big grand click over there because he'll just walk straight into the quicksand. The game's not set up for you to auto path around this like it has done in past puzzles in some of NLT's games. I'm thinking the lightning from Lost Epidemic, if you remember that part. If you haven't played Lost Epidemic, go play it. I will be making a guide on it eventually when I get round to doing it and I have time. Right, once you've made it to this side and you've beaten the quicksand, if you keep falling into it, by the way, the quicksand disappears, makes it easier and easier, but for now, we you know, to follow the path and you'll be all good. You can then blow that up, and now you never have to deal with the quicksand ever again in your life, and that's wonderful. And we can come down here and continue the story. You then have a choice. Do you want to watch the scene with Lola, or do you want to skip it? I'm going to skip it because I've already watched it. And after that section of story, we can head back down here. There are some cops down here. You can't walk all the way over to the left. There is a weapon for us to grab if we burn these bushes, let the fires go down. And then we can grab that to grab a timed bomb. Also, if you come down here, there might be a little bit of treasure that you can grab. See how close you can get before the police officer spots you. There we go. And then you just make sure you grab all of the treasures as you see them. That is the way to keep your money up, so you won't have to do any grinding in the future. Don't make any silly purchases. You'll be all good. If you guys have listened to my advice about the drink earlier, you've probably got more money than I do. which is all fine. We are now going to head to Woodstead, head back to the miller's home. We're going to find Julia doing some free-run stretches on the lawn. She's going to ask us for an energy drink. We already have that because we've already been to the shop. I went to go grab it again. I don't need to. There we go. Once you've done that, the story shall continue. And with that story section done as well, we can now do the final part of this game. You may be wondering when you head to the map that there's no green icon of where to go next, because you still have a business card in your inventory and you need to give it a call to have a little chat to Olivia. Once you've had a chat to Olivia, a little sign on the Apex will rock up. Now you can head to the Apex building. You can then just casually litter in front of police officers, cause a guy to fall over and knock a bin into the road, and you get away with it. It's fine. Now we're all inside the building. We can head into this room just here. And after that, that is going to be that for this one. And thank you very much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the fun bit of story at the end of that one, including some old characters returning. Until then, hit like, hit subscribe, and peace out.